Ball game today for the Adams Central Patriots, as the Patriots just a couple of wins away from getting a spot in the Class C state championship ball game set for a Friday afternoon at Warner Park here in Omaha. For the Adams Central Patriots, it's been kind of a topsy-turvy state tournament ride so far. Patriots opening up the tournament the other day, losing to Wayne by the score of 6-1. Forcing the Patriots down to the elimination game. They took care of business and beat Mount Michael Benedictine by the score of 5-1. Then last night, a thrilling affair here at Fricky Field. Adams Central is able to beat Wayne by the score of 1-0. Hunter Neppel for Adams Central threw a two-hitter in the ball game last night. He walked one, struck out 7. Play of the ball game, though, probably by Jackson Chagru at second base, as he fielded a ground ball with 2 outs and a man on at second base. The runner advanced from second to third in the play, rounded the bag at third, attempting maybe to come home. Jackson Chagru threw it over to third baseman Caleb Wallmeyer. They made the tag. That was the third out. That was the ball game, as Adams Central knocks off Wayne last night by a score of 1-0. So now the Patriots play in this bracket 2 winners bracket final here this afternoon against the defending Class C state champions and the Malcolm Clippers. Malcolm coming in a record of 26 wins and 2 losses on the season. This is a team that has lost to Platteview this year 1-0 and to Central City Centura by the score of 8-4. Other than that, they have rattled off 26 straight wins here. Not 26 straight wins, but 26 wins on the season. They've got a couple of wins here in the state tournament, winning over Mount Michael 4-3 and beating Wayne by the score of 2-1. So that means Adams Central will have to win twice today in order to play in the state championship ball game on Friday. They'll play the first game, and if Adams Central wins, it'll be in 30 minutes after the completion of the first game that we'll play game number 2. And waiting in the state finals is Central City Centura. The Colonels today knocking off Lincoln Christian in the ball game preceding this one, winning by the score of 8-6. So they are in the finals at 12 o'clock noon on Friday. Remember, Adams Central is the only team to beat Central City Centura. That was toward the tail end of the season when the Patriots went on the road and picked up a win. So Adams Central was still some unfinished business here in the state tournament. First game's first, and that's his first one against Malcolm. If we're able to win this ball game, Adams Central will play a second game today. If they win that ball game, they'll move on to the state championship game on Friday afternoon against Central City Centura, beginning at 12 o'clock noon. Checking the early scores here in the state tournament, Lincoln East has beaten Millard South by the score of 10-3. So Lincoln East still undefeated on the campaign here in the state tournament. They have moved into the Class A state championship ball game on Friday night at 7. Bracket 2 getting started here at 1 o'clock. Millard North will play Elkhorn South. Gretna East has beaten Omaha Skutt today in Class B by the score of 3-1. That forces a second ball game coming up later on this afternoon. 1 o'clock game in Class B over at Papillion La Vista South today as Omaha Gross playing Bennington. We told you that Central City Centura picked up an 8-6 win over Lincoln Christian earlier today. The Colonels into the state championship game to face either Malcolm or Adams Central on Friday afternoon. Again, it was a thrilling ball game for Adams Central last night, picking up a 1-0 win over the Blue Devils of Wayne. Had a chance to sit down with Adams Central head coach Tim Stroman, and he immediately talked about that last play to end the ball game by Jackson Chagru.
That just kind of spells what we've been trying to push all year, and that's teamwork. I mean, you have Hunter Neppel, our normal first baseman, on the mound. You have Parker Hodgin, a kid who batted in the lineup for us every game last year, started every game for us last year. Hasn't been hit as he did last year, so he hasn't had as many opportunities here late. We've used him on defense, and he knocks the ball down, and then Jack's there to back him up, whips it over to Caleb. I mean, it just screams teamwork and what we've been pushing, and I thought it was an amazing way to end the game.
Hunter Nepple, couldn't expect anything more out of him. A spectacular performance yesterday on the hill.
You know, when it comes to postseason play, I mean, he's our guy. Like 2 years ago, or last year, you know, the district game and this game he pitched at state were both phenomenal. This year, gets to start in an elimination game and was lights out. That was the best I've ever seen him. So it was good to see him pitch like that yesterday.
All right, what's the idea going into today? We got to play 2 games to advance to Friday's championship. Everything on deck here for game 1?
It is. And, you know, I'm trying to tell these guys, you know, don't look too far in advance. We can't. We take it one inning at a time, one batter, one pitch, and just try and win each little thing that's put in front of us, each little competition, whether it be the count, 3-0, the at-bat, the inning, the game. Just try and win the little things, and it'll all add up.
Pitching, it's going to come down to pitching today. Jacob Reichstein available. He'll come back and throw game number 1. What's the plans for the rest of the way?
You know, we got all but 2 guys available, and I haven't really thought too much on how it's going to go. I mean, obviously, I hope Jake goes out and deals, and we don't have to worry about it, but everybody's going to be on call, and everybody's going to be on deck. I mean, this is a do-or-die situation for us here, and we have guys that can throw if Jake's not able to. But my plan is to ride Jake. And just looking at Malcolm, I think they've only used 2 pitchers this whole tournament. So they're sitting pretty fresh. But yeah, so Cohen and Hunter are the 2 that cannot throw for the rest of the tournament. All the rest are available. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, this wind kind of screams Krejci. But we'll ride Jake and see how he does.
Guys eating this up, the state tournament run?
Oh, yeah, the guys are having a blast. I mean, we actually stayed last night. It was getting a little exhausting driving to and from Omaha each day. But, you know, that's part of the deal. And I was happy that the administration let us stay last night, let these kids get some good rest, and be prepared for today because they've worked really hard this season to get to this spot. And I'd love to see him continue.
All right, so what about Malcolm, the defending champs in Class C? In Class C, they've only lost a couple of games this year. What do you see out of this team?
They're good. They're well coached. They're prepared. They've all played together for a long time. I mean, this is all but 2 kids from last year's state championship team. So, I mean, they're ready, and their record shows it. Their advancement through the tournament shows it. I just hope we can give them a couple roadblocks here and make a game or 2 out of these. And, you know, they're going to be tough. And I don't know what they're going to throw, if they're going to try to attack us from the get-go. You know, it's hard to get in the head of other coaches. But, I mean, yeah, I could see them throwing one of their top pitchers, or maybe throwing a guy that they haven't used very much and might be a senior or an upperclassman because, you know, they have a cushion. They have the ability to lose a game and still continue to play. So it's going to be interesting to see how they attack it from the pitching standpoint. But, I mean, offensively, we have to execute our pitches, play defense, because these guys are good.
Yeah, offensively, up and down their lineup, very good. A couple of guys over 500, a couple of guys in the upper 400s as far as batting average is concerned. So we got to slow down their offense today.
And batting ninth for the Clippers, the right fielder, number 22, Nolan
Nation.
Duzic.
500.
The starting catcher this afternoon for Malcolm, number 4, Preston Kutra.
4s, and that's phenomenal.
Non-starters for Malcolm High include number 0, Tristan.
That is Adams Central head coach Tim Stroman as we get set to go here today in Class C. Malcolm, the defending Class C state champions, taking on the Adams Central Patriots, needing 2 wins today to advance to the state championship ball game on Friday afternoon against the Colonels of Central City Centura. Back with the starting lineup after this. You're listening to State Tournament Baseball on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all three streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all three streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong. You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, welcome back to Fricky Field in Papillion here today. Class C state tournament on Extreme Sports. Malcolm 26-2 on the season, taking on Adams Central 24-7. Patriots again will have to win twice in order to gain a spot in the Class C state championship ball game on Friday afternoon over at Warner Park. Get you the starting lineups for Adams Central in the ball game here today. Jack Shagru will lead off. He'll be at second base. Batting average on the season is sitting at .277. Jared Johnson batting second. He'll be in center field, batting average at .287. Cohen Rader at shortstop. He'll bat third. His average at .356. Caleb Wallmeyer, the third baseman, batting fourth. His average is at .393. Jacob Reichstein will be the pitcher today for AC. His batting average .288 as he'll bat in the number 5 spot. On the mound, 5-3. ERA is at 3.09. It'll be Hunter Neppel at first base. He will bat in the number 6 spot today. 396 is his batting average. Nick Musial, the left fielder, batting 7th. 395 his BA. Owen Brown, the designated hitter, batting 8th. He is hitting .300 on the season. Liam Dyer will be your right fielder, batting 9th. His average at .344. Parker Hodgin will be behind the plate today for Adams Central. For Malcolm, the Clippers again 26-2 in the season. Logan McGreer will be the center fielder. He will lead off. Brixton Meyer batting second at second base. Mason Wisniewski will be your third baseman. He'll bat third. Carson Frank, the shortstop, batting fourth. Garrett England, the first baseman, batting fifth. Justin Wisniewski, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Cole Tiedemann, the left fielder, batting seventh. Chase Smith, the pitcher, batting eighth. And Nolan Dusick, the right fielder, batting ninth. Preston Gorteri is going to be the catcher today for the Malcolm Clippers. We're underway as Jack Shagru is going to lead off here. And Shagru, on the second pitch that he sees, is going to fly out to the center fielder to begin the ball game here today. So we're underway in the Class C ball game today. Adams Central and Malcolm. The Patriots again will have to win twice today in order to move to the state championship ball game against Central City Centura, a team that picked up a win over Lincoln Christian earlier today. So it's Malcolm going to be the home team here in the ball game here today. Here's Jaron Johnson coming to the plate now for Adams Central. Johnson again with a .287 batting average. He's got 25 base hits and 87 trips to the plate, 17 RBIs. He's got a double and a triple for his extra base hits this year. There's a ball that's going to be hit out to a right field, and it's going to be caught out there. So 2 up, 2 down. EC has not really been knocking the ball all over the ballpark here in the state tournament. They picked up just a couple of base hits in that 5-1 win over Mount Michael the other day. Last night was a pitcher's duel with Wayne. Adams Central able to scratch out a run in the bottom half of the 6th inning to win it by the score of 1-0. The offense is going to have to be much, much better today for Adams Central to stay with the Clippers of Malcolm. They've got some sticks up and down their lineup. Here's Cohen Rader coming to the plate next, and he is going to take a strike here. 0-1 to Cohen Rader. .356 is his batting average. Rader has got 31 base hits this year in 87 trips to the plate. He's got 27 RBIs, 6 doubles. He's got 5 triples. He's got 1 home run for his extra base hits. He takes a whack there and a swing and a miss. And the countdown is at no balls and 2 strikes to Rader. Again, Smith is on the mound here for the Clippers of Malcolm. Right-handed thrower. Adams Central back in their white uniforms here today. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. And the countdown, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the pitcher, Chase Smith, 3-0 on the season. 1.80 is his earned run average. This is Cohen Rader at the plate here for Adams Central. Next pitch comes inside, nearly hits him. Did it? Yes, it did. Cohen Rader is hit by a pitch, and he maybe danced away from that one, but the umpires are going to give him first base here. So Rader is hit by a pitch, and that's going to bring up Caleb Wallmeyer next. He is the third baseman. So Wallmeyer, a .393 batting average on the season, will come to the plate here. He leads the team in base hits with 33. He's 33 out of 84 from the plate, 24 runs scored. Also leads the team in RBIs with 29. He's got 5 doubles and a triple for his extra base hits, and he's going to take a strike here, 0-1 to Caleb Wallmeyer. Wallmeyer batting here from the right-hand side. Wallmeyer has got 17 base on balls so far this year. He has got 6 strikeouts. There's a throw over to first base, not in time. Rader back in there. And Adams Central with 168 stolen bases on the season. Rader's got a pretty good sized lead over there right now. At the first base, he stays put as a pitch to the plate is going to be in there for a strike on Wallmeyer. And now the count is sitting at no balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Wallmeyer. Jacob Reichstein will follow him. Just underway here at Fricky Field in Papillion today. Class C State High School Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be up high for a ball. And it is now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wallmeyer. Reichstein again batting in the number 5 spot. Neppel will be 6th. Musel 7th. Brown 8th. And Dyer in the number 9 spot. Here comes the next pitch to Wallmeyer. It's going to be hit toward third. It's going to be in foul territory. So the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Temperature today 60 degrees at game time. Winds blowing out of the north at about 15 miles per hour. So they're blowing in out of the left field corner here today at Fricky Field in Papillion. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Wallmeyer. Next pitch in on the ground towards second. Going to be fielded there. And the throw to first base is going to be in time. So the Patriots get a base runner with Rader being hit by a pitch, but they can't do anything with him on the base pads. Adams Central, no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Adams Central, nothing. Malcolm, nothing. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
At Midwest Farm Management, often the most challenging decision to our clients is what to do with a family farm. We've been helping answer this question since the 1970s. Our company is focused on working with tenants that are good stewards of the family farm while offering excellent returns to our owners. Our services include, but are not limited to, detailed financial and field reports, grain marketing, crop insurance, and finding and executing a lease agreement that best fits your farm. Give us a call today at 402-463-1110 or find us on the web at midwestfarmmanagement.com.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Well back here, Fricky Field in Papillion today for the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports. No score between Adams Central and Malcolm as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Malcolm, a powerful team offensively. We got a team batting average of .356 on the season. Mason Wisniewski is their leading hitter. He's hitting over 500, 525 to be exact. Logan McGreer, the guy who's going to lead off here, has a batting average of .455. They're the tops on the team here for the Clippers, the defending Class C state champions, 26-2 on the season. And the Patriots need to win twice today in order to gain a spot in the Class C state championship game on Friday afternoon at noon against Central City Centura, a team that picked up a win earlier today over Lincoln Christian, winning by the score of 8-6. They led big early. Christian came back late in the ball game to make it a contest, but against Central City Centura, the Colonels with a win today, 8-6 over Lincoln Christian. Logan McGreer is a guy at the plate here now for Malcolm. He's going to lead things off for the Clippers. Left-handed hitter, .455 is his batting average. 40 base hits, 88 trips to the plate, leads the team in runs scored with 43, 20 RBIs, 6 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. Pitch here by Reichstein is going to be fouled away. And the count is sitting at 1 ball and 1 strike. Reichstein, he threw on Saturday against Wayne in that 6-1 loss to the Blue Devils. There's a ground ball. Shagru has got it at second base, throws it over to first. That's going to be in time to catch McGreer. So 1 out for Malcolm here in the bottom half of the first inning. Coming up there next is going to be Brixton Meyer. He is the second baseman, batting average on the season, sitting at .304. We're talking about Reichstein. He threw against Wayne on Saturday, threw 4 1/3 innings on Saturday, gave up 5 hits and 4 runs with 6 walks and 7 strikeouts. So he is eligible to come back today, and it was a no-brainer. That's we went with Reichstein here in this ball game as Tim Strom is going to piece together the pitching staff for hopefully 3 games here, 2 today and 1 big one coming up on Friday. Reichstein gets the call here today as Meyer is going to foul away the pitch here. And the count is sitting at no balls and 2 strikes now to Brixton Meyer. Meyer batting from the right-hand side. He has got 24 base hits and 79 trips to the plate, 28 runs scored with 30 RBIs. There's a swing and a miss there, and Meyer goes down on a strikeout. Brixton Meyer strikes out, strikeout number 1 in the ball game now for Reichstein. Mason Wisniewski is going to come to the plate next. He is the third baseman. Now Wisniewski, he's the leading hitter on the team. .525 is his batting average, 42 base hits and 80 trips to the plate. He's going to take a strike there on a breaking pitch. No balls and 1 strike to Wisniewski. He's got a team-high 45 RBIs this year, 10 doubles, 4 triples, and 4 home runs, 35 runs scored. Next pitch is going to be a curveball. It's going to be in there for a strike. So it's Mason Wisniewski backing out of the right-hand batter's box here. Taking a couple of swings. Now he's set to go. Reichstein throws the 0-2 pitch to the plate. That's going to be fouled away. Nope, they're going to say it hit him. Looked like it may have ricocheted off with the bat handle there. But they're going to give him first base. Mason Wisniewski is hit by a pitch here as he heads down to first base. So each team has had a hit batter here in the first inning. Carson Frank is going to come up there next. He is the shortstop. Frank with a .347 batting average on the season, 34 base hits in 98 trips to the plate. He will bat from the right-hand side. Frank has got 34 RBIs this year. He's got 12 doubles, no triples, and no home runs. So Wisniewski is your base runner down there at first base for Malcolm. Clippers not a big base stealing threat here on the season. They've got 95 stolen bases in their 28 games played. So Wisniewski is down there at the first base. He's got 16 stolen bases, though. That is a second on the team here for the Clippers. 2 men out here in this first inning of play. There's the ball hit back up to the middle. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Picked up out there by Jaron Johnson. And now Malcolm has got a couple of base runners on. Carson Frank singles back up through the middle. Wisniewski moves over to second on the play. Frank is on at first base. And here's Garrett England coming to the plate next. England is a first baseman. His batting average on the season is sitting at .313. And you can hear the winds blowing here in Papillion. They're out of the north at about 15 miles per hour. England comes to the plate. He's a left-handed hitter, working against the righty out there on the hill for Adams Central and Jacob Reichstein. And there's a breaking pitch that's going to be in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike now to Garrett England. Runners on at first and base here in the bottom half of the first inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today between Adams Central and Malcolm. Patriots looking to force a second game today in the bracket 2 winners bracket final, but they need to win here in the first one. Reichstein working for the stretch. Next pitch to the plate is going to be in there for a strike. England now looking at a count here of no balls and 1 strike. England on the season has walked 14 times. He has struck out 13 times. Malcolm with 2 outs here. Bottom half of the first inning, they've got 2 runners on first and second base. Reichstein delivers, and the pitch is going to be fouled away down the first base side. And the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. You're listening to a state tournament baseball here today on Extreme Sports. Adams Central playing their 4th game here at the state tournament. Malcolm is playing their 3rd. Malcolm has won a couple of games over Mount Michael and Wayne, winning by scores of 4-3 and 2-1. Reichstein comes set here with 2 outs. Here comes a pitch to the plate. It's going to be hit toward Rader at shortstop. He goes over and touches the bag at second, catches the force out on Carson Frank. And the inning is over for Malcolm here in the first. The Clippers, they score no runs on a base hit, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We go to the top of the second inning with a score. Adams Central nothing and Malcolm nothing. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of Greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
At Reuter Auction and Realty, we are land brokers and equipment auctioneers. Our company is deeply rooted in agriculture, and we realize that farm and ranch assets are serious business. We are an integrity-based organization which has evolved into over 55 years of service to Nebraska and northern Kansas. Consult with one of our 12 agents today if it's time to sell your family's land and assets. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation at 402-463-8565 or go to reuterauction.com.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on X Stream Sports.
All right, we head to the top of the second inning. No score between Adams Central and Malcolm. Here in the scheduled 7-inning ball game, Jacob Reichstein is going to lead off here for AC in the second inning. It'll be Reichstein, Neppel, and Musel. Reichstein with a batting average of .288 on the season here for AC as he comes to the plate here. Takes a couple of pitches outside, 2-0. There's the count down to Reichstein. Reichstein's got 23 base hits in 80 trips to the plate so far this year. He's got 10 RBIs, 1 double. He's got a triple with no homers so far this year. Reichstein now looking at count here. 3 balls and no strikes. The next pitch comes inside and beans him. The second hit batter here. Rader was hit by a pitch in inning number 1. Reichstein is hit by a pitch here to begin the second inning. Hunter Neppel is going to come up there next for Adams Central. Boy, Neppel put together a spectacular performance last night on the mound for Adams Central. He went the distance, gave up only a couple of hits in the ball game, struck out 7. So Reichstein is down at first base, and now Tim Stroman may send a courtesy runner down there at first base as Neppel is going to come to the plate. Reichstein is going to stay put at first base. So Hunter Neppel comes to the plate here, a .396 batting average on the season. He's got 19 base hits in 48 trips to the plate. The throw over to first base is not in time. Now they do send out Hotelling at the first base to run for Jacob Reichstein. So Hotelling is on at first base now for Adams Central. The Patriots with 168 stolen bases so far this year. Hotelling is down there. He is 7 for 7 in stealing bases, but laid down, grabbed there on the mound. They go to second base for 1, over to first. That's not going to be in time. So Neppel lays down a bunt. It was a little bit too hard. He comes rolling out to the pitcher, and Chase Smith, he had to play at the second base. So Hotelling is retired at second. Hunter Neppel is going to get aboard with a fielder's choice down there at first base. The bunt laid down by Neppel a little bit too hard. Chase Smith came off of the mound to grab it there for Malcolm and chops down the lead runner down there at second base. So now there's 1 man out, 1 runner on here for AC as Nick Musel will come to the plate next. Musel has got a batting average of .395 on the season. He's got 30 base hits and 85 trips to the plate. There's a throw over to first base, and they have got him over there at first base. Hunter Neppel is picked off with a bag at first base. Neppel with that big 6'9" frame, unable to get back to the bag there at first base. He is picked off by Chase Smith. So now there's 2 outs for the Patriots. Boy, when your offense is struggling like Adams Central's is doing right now in the state tournament, you certainly don't want your base runners to be picked off. You need to take every opportunity you get to score a run. Adams Central can't lay down the sacrifice with Neppel hitting that ball back to the pitcher. And now Hunter is picked off of first base here. So the Patriots have 2 outs here in the second inning with nobody on the base pads. And Musel is looking at a count here of no balls and 2 strikes. We got our leadoff man on in Reichstein. But now the bases are empty and a couple of outs here in the second inning of play. The Patriots and the Clippers of Malcolm battling here today in the Class C state tournament at Fricky Field here in Pavilion. Next pitch is going to be outside and down low. Now the count is even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes for Musel. Nick leads the team in doubles with 6. He's got a triple also for his extra base hits. He has driven home 20 runs. A count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch is a hit on the ground toward first. It's going to be fielded there. And going over and touching the bag is Garrett England. And the inning is over here for AC. So the Patriots, they score no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning with a score. Adams Central nothing and Malcolm nothing. You're listening to the State High School Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at Fricky Field in Papillion. We got the Class C state tournament here today on Extreme Sports. Adams Central needing 2 wins today over Malcolm to move to the next stage, and that next stage is a big one. The Class C state championship ball game on Friday afternoon. But first, we got to get by Malcolm, who just leads off the second inning of play. Justin Wisniewski singles over the head of the shortstop Cohen Rader into left center field. So Malcolm gets their leadoff man on here in the second inning. And now Cole Tiedemann is going to come to the plate next. Tiedemann is the left fielder. His batting average is sitting at .309 on the season. Another left-handed hitter here. So a plethora of lefties here in the lineup for the Clippers. There's a bunt laid down. Reichstein grabs it. His throw to first base is not in time. A head-first slide down there by Tiedemann gets him aboard here in the second inning. Reichstein had to come off of the mound to grab the ball. He rockets it over to Hunter Neppel at first base. That's not in time. Tiedemann is going to get an infield single here in the second inning on small balls. They lay down a bunt. So he beats out the throw over to first base. A great effort there by Tiedemann with a head-first slide over there at first base. And now runners are on at first and second here in the second inning. Chase Smith, the pitcher, is going to come to the plate next. He's got a batting average of .274. There's a throw to second base. That's not in time. Shagru coming over to the second baseman to cover the bag. So Chase Smith is the guy at the plate. He's got 20 base hits and 73 trips to the plate. He's driven home 21 runs with a couple of doubles and a home run to his credit so far this year. He squares around the bunt. We'll take a pitch up high for a ball here. And the count is sitting at 1 ball and no strikes here to Chase Smith. He's down here at the number 8 spot for the Malcolm Clippers. Nolan Dusick, the right fielder, will follow him. So the Clippers threatening here in the second. They've got runners on at first and second. There is nobody out. Jacob Reichstein working out there for Adams Central. Right-handed thrower here for the Patriots. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. Again, it was Chase Smith scoring around the bunt there, and he pulls it back at the last second. We'll take a pitch outside for a ball. There's now 2 balls and no strikes here to Chase Smith. Runners on at first and second base for Malcolm. And a scoreless ball game so far. We're in the bottom of the second inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today from the state tournament in Omaha. Smith waiting on the pitch here from Reichstein. Quick throw again to a second base, and that one was close. Not in time. Wisniewski getting back to the bag there for Malcolm. That was Jack Segru again sneaking in from second base to cover the bag there. Quick snap throw by the pitcher into Jacob Reichstein. Nearly picks off the base runner at the second base. Count here at the plate, 2 balls and no strikes to Chase Smith. Reichstein looks at the runner. Here comes the pitch to the plate. A bunt fouled away here at the plate. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. So Smith, a right-handed batter here. He has walked 14 times so far this year. He has struck out 19 times. Looking to put the ball in play here for the Clippers with runners on at first and second base. The count is at 2 balls and 1 strike to Chase Smith. Again, he shows bunt. We'll take a pitch outside for a ball. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. This is a potent lineup here for Malcolm. You certainly don't want to walk the bases loaded here in this second inning. First base, Chase Smith is eyeing that right now with a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, he squares around the bunt. Will take a pitch up high for a ball, and he walks him. Bases are loaded. So Wisniewski is down at third base. Cole Tiedemann is on at second base. Chase Smith is on at first base, and now the number 9 hitter comes up there. Nolan Dusick, the right fielder, but he's not your traditional number 9 hitter. He's got a batting average of .370 on the season. He's got 10 base hits, 27 at-bats. He has driven home 5 runs. He's got a double with no triples and no home runs. And now the pitching coach for Adams Central, Matt Overmiller, is going to come out here and talk with his pitcher and Jacob Reichstein. Matt, kind of a homecoming. Of course, he went to high school at Adams Central, came down here right out of high school to begin his teaching down here at Papillion La Vista. He's been bowling around with some old friends and old coaches that he had down here at Papillion La Vista before he came back to teach and coach football there at Adams Central. So Matt knows a lot of people here at the state tournament. Right now, he knows all the people in his little circle out there as he's having a conversation on the mound with his pitcher and Jacob Reichstein. Patriots certainly need to win this game, so all hands are on deck here as far as pitchers are concerned. Cohen Rader, Hunter Neppel, the only 2 guys off of the staff that are not able to pitch in this ball game today. Nolan Dusick is going to come to the plate next. He is the right fielder and the number 9 hitter in the batting order with that batting average of .370 on the season. Bases are loaded here for Malcolm in the second inning of play. This is the bottom of the second. There's a ball that's going to be hit high in the air. Going to stay here in the infield. It's going to be grabbed by Rader at shortstop. Nolan Dusick on 1 pitch is going to fly out to Rader at short, but that's only the first out of the inning. Now coming up near the top of the order, Logan McGreer is going to come to the plate next. McGreer, he grounded out his first time up there in the first inning. His batting average on the season at .455. He has got 20 RBIs so far this year, 6 doubles, and a triple with a couple of home runs. He bats here from the left-hand side, and the pitch there by Reichstein is going to be inside for a ball. 1-0. The count down to Logan McGreer. He's the leadoff hitter in the batting order for the Clippers of Malcolm, the defending Class C state champions. Next pitch here comes inside and nearly hits McGreer. He dances away from that one. And the count is at 2 balls and no strikes now to McGreer. McGreer has walked 16 times so far this year. He has struck out 8 times. He takes a whack there and will foul it away over here on the third base side. Into the seats. And the count is now at 2 balls and 1 strike to Logan McGreer. Brixton Meyer would be next. The Malcolm Clippers threatening here in the second inning. Bases are loaded, and now 1 man out in the inning. Reichstein taking some time between pitches now. So he backs off of the hill, climbs back up there, puts the foot on the rubber, looks for the sign from his catcher, Parker Hodgen. He comes to the belt, looks to the runner at second base. Now Reichstein is going to back off of the rubber again. He'll reset as Logan McGreer was anxiously waiting there in the left-hand batter's box. 2 balls and 1 strike to Logan McGreer. Bases are loaded for Malcolm here in the second inning of play. Reichstein comes set, fires under the plate. That's going to be fouled away. Over here on the third base side. Now there's 2 strikes on McGreer. 2-2 is the count. Again, Adams Central has to win this first game to force a second game. Patriots need to win the second game as well to gain entry to the state championship ball game on Friday afternoon at 12 noon against Central City Centura, who picked up a win earlier today over Lincoln Christian. So the count here is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reichstein again comes set, fires into the plate. Ground ball right side. Fielded there. It's first base, and a throw over to first is not going to be in time. Hunter Neppel had to come off with a bag at first base. He moved to his right, went down to his knees. Reichstein went over to cover the bag at first. Neppel got him the ball, but it wasn't in time. And McGreer is going to get aboard here with a single to drive home the first run of the ball game, and Malcolm is out on top of Adams Central by the score of 1-0. Well, you don't have to hit the ball hard. You just got to make contact. That time, Logan McGreer sent a roller to the right side. Hunter Neppel comes in on the what would be the grassy portion of the infield, although it's all artificial surface here at the Fricky Field. But he could make the play over at first base with Shagru covering the bag, and it's a 1-0 ball game now. Malcolm has got the lead. There's still only 1 man out here in the second inning. This is Brixton Meyer coming to the plate next. He is a second baseman. He struck out in the first inning of play. Batting average on the season is sitting at .304. You've got to limit the runs here by Malcolm. The Clippers can put a lot of runs on the scoreboard here. You got to limit the damage here. Reichstein goes to second base again. The throw over there is not going to be in time. So it's a count here at the plate of 1 ball and no strikes. Meyer again with that .304 batting average as he waits here. He's got 24 base hits and 79 trips to the plate. Pitch inside by Reichstein is going to be inside for a ball. He's got 30 RBIs on the year, 4 doubles. He's got a triple. He's got a couple of home runs. This team has got some power on it. They've got a team batting average of .356. Reichstein throws under the plate. Pitch is going to be in there for a strike in the inside corner as Meyer was showing bunt there. See if Malcolm might try to sneak one home here. There's only 1 man out here in the inning. Bases are loaded. Now Malcolm has got a 1-0 lead over Adams Central here in the state tournament at Fricky Field in Papillion. Reichstein trying to wiggle out of a jam here. Next pitch is going to be up high for a ball. Now 3 balls and 1 strike to Brixton Meyer. Here in the second inning, Mason Wisniewski, leading hitter on the team, is due up there next. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Meyer. And there's a pitch that's going to be up high for a ball, and he walks him a base on balls to drive home a run. That's going to bring Tiedemann to the plate. Now Malcolm leads by the score of 2-0. The bases are still juiced here in the second inning. Meyer heads down to the bag at first. And now Mason Wisniewski is going to come to the plate next. He was hit by a pitch back there in the first inning. Batting average on the season, though, at .525 for this guy. A hit batter is the least of our worries. This guy's got 45 RBIs this year. He's got 42 base hits, 10 doubles, 4 triples, and 4 home runs. And he comes to the plate here with the bases loaded for Malcolm. And now the Clippers out to a 2-0 lead here in this ball game. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike, 0-1 to Mason Wisniewski. Next ball is going to be high into the air out towards center field. Johnson drifts over. Johnson makes the catch and then falls down the turf. A run is going to come in to score. They get the ball back to the infield. It is loose. And now going down to second base. The ball is still loose as they overthrow second base, and 2 runs to come in to score. Wisniewski is going to fly out to center field to produce a run. That's from third base. Johnson slips down out in the outfield and then eventually got the ball back into the infield. It was bobbled there at second base by Rader and Shagru. And that allowed the second run to come in to score for Malcolm. So now the Clippers are out on top here in this ball game by a score of 3-0. Meyer heads down to second base on the play. Now coming up there is going to be Frank. Now the ball gets loose from the catcher and Parker Hodgen. And a runner moves over to third base on the play. It's actually a 4-0 ball game now. Malcolm has got the lead. The sun shining on the big scoreboard out in left field here. So it's 4-0. Malcolm has got the lead. 2 runs came in to score on that fly out to center field. A couple of errors on Adams Central already in this ball game. So Carson Frank is the guy here at the plate. He's the shortstop. He had a single in the first inning of play, batting average at .347 on the season. That is Meyer down there at third base for the Clippers. Reichstein working here for AC. There's a swing and a foul tap here by Carson Frank. And the count is sitting at 1-1 strike. So 4 runs in here in this second inning. They got 3 base hits, and Adams Central has committed a couple of errors in this inning. And that has opened the door for Malcolm. They've got 4 runs on the board looking for more. They've got a base runner down there. That's a third base. Reichstein's next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Krejci is the guy who will probably see next for Adams Central as far as the pitchers are concerned today. If Reichstein continues to struggle out there on the mound for AC. Here comes the 2-2 pitch by Reichstein. That's going to be up high for a ball. Now full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. High school baseball for the state tournament in Omaha today, right here on Extreme Sports with Fricky Field and Papillion actually today. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carson Frank, the number 4 hitter in the batting order. Next pitch is hit on the ground toward third. That's going to be in foul territory. The count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Malcolm is 26-2 on the season. Clippers, the defending Class C state champs. A 4-3 win over Mount Michael here in the tournament so far, and a 2-1 win over Wayne. A couple of teams that we have also played here. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be up high for a ball. Frank is going to get aboard here on the walk from Reichstein. Reichstein right now has got 3 walks in the ball game. And now coming up there, you're going to have Garrett England. He represents the 9th man to come to the plate here for the Clippers in the second inning. We have got 2 outs here in the second. 4 runs are in. Malcolm has got runners on at first and third base here in this second inning. England is a left-handed hitter. A throw over to first base. That's not in time. Frank is back in there. Sneaking down the line there was Brixton Meyer. Meyer goes back to the bag at third. Clippers have base runners on at first and third base. Reichstein trying to get out of this second inning with no more damage done. His team already trailing by the score of 4-0 here in this ball game. A 7-inning affair here today from the state tournament. Reichstein comes set, facing the left-handed hitter up there for the Clippers and Garrett England. Long look to the plate. The pitch outside for a ball. And the count now, 1 ball and no strikes to England. He's got a .333 batting average on the season here. He has got 26 base hits and 83 trips to the plate, 19 runs scored. He's got 21 RBIs, 4 doubles, and a home run for his extra base hits. The count to him is at 1 ball and no strikes. Next one is the outside for a ball. It's now 2 balls and no strikes to Garrett England. Adams Central over here in the first base dugout today. They've been over here in the third base dugout every time that we played at this field. Patriots still in their white uniforms here today. Malcolm in their black tops with their blue trim. Reichstein trying to work out of the second inning here. Next pitch is in on the ground. Shagru at second base. Gobbles it up, goes over to first. That's going to be in time. So 9 batters come to the plate here for Malcolm in the second inning of play. The Clippers score 4 runs. Malcolm has got the lead as we head to the third inning. It's Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to the state tournament today on Extreme Sports.
At Reuter Auction and Realty, we are land brokers and equipment auctioneers. Our company is deeply rooted in agriculture, and we realize that farm and ranch assets are serious business. We are an integrity-based organization which has evolved into over 55 years of service to Nebraska and northern Kansas. Consult with one of our 12 agents today if it's time to sell your family's land and assets. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation at 402-463-8565 or go to reuterauction.com.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here, Fricky Field and Papillion for the State High School Baseball Tournament today on Extreme Sports. Adams Central will come to the plate here. Top of the third inning, 8-9-1 in the batting order. This is Owen Brown at the plate right now. Liam Dyer will follow him, and then we'll see Jack Shagru. Patriots are trailing by a score of 4-0. As the pitch is going to be in there for a strike on Brown. Count to him is sitting at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Owen Brown starts today with a batting average of 300. Next pitch is a cold third strike on the outside corner. And Brown strikes out. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game now for Malcolm pitcher Chase Smith. Liam Dyer coming to the plate next. He is the right fielder. Batting average is sitting at 344 for Dyer. Right-handed hitter. Pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Got a right-handed thrower on the hill, and Chase Smith here for the Clippers. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 is the count now. Dyer has got 22 base hits and 64 trips to the plate. He has scored 36 runs. He's going to take a swing and a miss here. And the count now at 1 ball and 1 strike to Dyer. He's got 14 RBIs. He's got 3 doubles to his credit. He's got 2 triples. Next pitch comes inside. Did it hit him? Yep, hit batter. Dyer is hit by a pitcher, so the Patriots will get a base runner. That's the second hit batter of the ball game now, as Chase Smith has beaten a couple of Patriots here in this ball game. So now we're in the third inning of play. Adams Central trailing by the score of 4-0. Jack Shagru, the top of the order, is due up there next for AC. Shagru flew out to center field his first time up there, batting .297 of the season. There's a ground ball on the left side. That's going to get through there for a base hit into left field. Picked up out there by Cole Tiedemann. So Jack Shagru is going to get a base hit here in the third. Patriots have something brewing now. They got runners on at first and second base with only 1 man out. Jaron Johnson coming to the plate next. Johnson flew out to right field his first time up there. .287 is his batting average on the season. Head coach Tim Stroman down there in the third base coaching box. Matt Overmiller across the way over here in the first base box for the Patriots of Adams Central. AC sitting at 24-7 on the season. A loss to Wayne in the state tournament, 6-1. The win over Mount Michael at 5-1. They beat Wayne last night in that exciting 1-0 ball game here at Fricky. There's a pitch there by Chase Smith that's going to be inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Jaron Johnson. Johnson again with a .287 batting average on the season. Patriots with base runners now at first and second base here, trailing by a score of 4-0 in the third. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike around the outside corner. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Johnson. Jared Johnson with 17 RBIs so far this year. He's got 1 double and a triple to his credit. He's got 9 walks and he has struck out 12 times. Next pitch is going to be down low from Chase Smith, and the count is even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, a picture-perfect day for baseball action here in Papillion with temperature right around 60 degrees. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be hit towards short, fielded there. They go to second base for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Ball hit to Frank at shortstop. Gets it over to Meyer to record the force out there at second base. So now there's 2 outs. Runners are now at first and third as Johnson is going to get a board on the fielder's choice. They chop down Jack Shagru down there at second base. And now Cohen Rader is going to come to the plate next. So now there's 2 outs for Adams Central. Runners on at first and third. You've got Dyer down here at third base. You've got Johnson over here at first. Rader at the plate. He was hit by a pitch back there in inning number 1. .356 is his batting average on the season. So it's Rader, who's got 27 RBIs, coming to the plate here for Adams Central, and the pitch to him is going to be outside and down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Rader has got 31 base hits on the season, 87 at-bats, 26 runs scored, 27 RBIs with 6 doubles. He's got 5 triples. He's got 1 home run. Base runners out at first and third. There's a ball hit to third base. Long throw over to first is going to be in time. Wisniewski gets it over to England, and the inning is over here for AC. So the Patriots threaten here in the third, but they can't put anything across the plate. Adams Central scores no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the third inning with a score: Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
Are you ready to tee off on a golfing adventure like no other? Look no further than the Southern Hills Golf Club of Hastings. The course at Southern Hills is a challenging and picturesque course that is perfect for players of all skill levels. The course features well-manicured greens, rolling fairways, and several water hazards that add to the challenge. But that's not all. The Southern Hills Golf Club also offers a kitchen that serves up delicious snacks and meals, a bar to quench your thirst, a driving range, and a practice green. Book your tee times at southernhillshastings.com or call 402-463-8006.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
There's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Calling the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Mike Well back here at Fricky Field in Papillion today for the state high school baseball tournament. Adams Central is trailing the defending Class C state champs, the Clippers of Malcolm. The score is 4-0 as we move to the bottom half of the third inning. Malcolm will be at the plate here. Jacob Reichstein stays out there for Adams Central to a throw. Reichstein has given up 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout so far today, making his second appearance in this state tournament. He was on the mound on this Saturday in the tournament opener against Wayne. He threw 4 1/3 innings on Saturday, gave up 5 hits with 6 walks, 4 runs. He recorded 7 strikeouts in the Patriots' 6-1 loss to Wayne on Saturday. So Jacob Reichstein, his second tournament appearance here this afternoon in this ball game against the defending champs. And he's going to walk his leadoff man here in the third inning. Justin Wisniewski is going to get a walk down there. as he heads down to the bag at first. That's going to be the fourth walk of the ball game by Reichstein. Coming up there next is going to be Cole Tiedemann. Tiedemann had a single back there in the second inning. Malcolm, they scored 4 runs in the second inning. 4 runs on 3 base hits. The Patriots with a couple of errors in the inning. And Malcolm has got the 4-0 lead over Adams Central. Cole Tiedemann to the plate now. He is 1 for 1 in this ball game. .309 is his batting average on the season. And the first pitch to him is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0. There's the count down to Tiedemann. So a base runner is Wisniewski down there at first base for the Clippers of Malcolm. He inches away from the bag, and now Reichstein is going to take a little stroll, and here comes Matt Overmiller again back out of the first base dugout here for the Patriots to go out and have a couple of words with Reichstein. This is his second trip to the mound here in the last 2 innings as we gaze down in the bullpen for Adams Central. They do have a reliever warming up. A right-handed thrower is up and warming. This may be just a call out to the pitcher's mound to allow him to get warmed up here. Coach told me that Krejci would be number 2 on the list today. Now we got 2 relievers up and warming up down in the pen. So Reichstein could be on borrowed time here in the state tournament. He's given up 4 runs. He walks the leadoff man in the 3rd inning of play. And now he's working on Cole Tiedemann. Overmiller makes the long stroll back to the first base dugout here for the Patriots. And Reichstein, for the time being, is still your pitcher for Adams Central. Wisniewski is your base runner down there at first base. Cole Tiedemann is at the plate. He is a left-handed hitter here for the Malcolm Clippers. And here comes the pitch by Reichstein. It's going to miss down low. A little bit outside, and the count is sitting at 1 ball and no strikes to Cole Tiedemann. Malcolm, the Clippers, out on top of the Patriots here in this ball game today by a score of 4-0. Reichstein comes set. Next pitch is going to be outside for another ball. 2 balls and no strikes now to Tiedemann. Tiedemann's got 13 RBIs so far this year. He's got a couple of doubles. He's got 3 triples, and he's got 1 home run to his credit here. Here comes the next pitch by Reichstein. That's going to be right down the pipe there. Good looking pitch. A fastball thrown by Reichstein. And now the count is at 3 balls and 1 strike. Tiedemann obviously taking all the way on that pitch. We'll see what Reichstein can do now with a 3-1 count here at the plate. Pitch is on the way. It's going to be fouled away. It's down the left field line. And unable to make the grab on the ball is going to be Wallmeyer, the third baseman. Didn't think it was going to stay in the field of play, but it does. The wind kind of holds it up going down the line there. Wallmeyer had a chance at it in foul territory, but couldn't come up with it. So it's just a long strike on Cole Tiedemann. And now the count is sitting at 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you're just joining us, you're listening to state tournament baseball action here today on Extreme Sports. 4-0 is the score. Malcolm with the lead over Adams Central. 3-2 is the count. Next pitch is going to be inside for a ball. And that's going to be a base on balls, a 5th walk of the ball game. Given up now by Reichstein. Base runners out at first and second base. Chase Smith is coming up there next. And we've got a Tim Stroman alert. Head coach Tim Stroman is going to stroll out to the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change now for Adams Central here in the 3rd inning of play. Pitching change coming up for the Pats. Adams Central trailing here in the state tournament to Malcolm. The score, Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to Patriot Baseball today on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the new pitcher for Adams Central is going to be Aiden Krejci as he comes in. Krejci 2-0 in the season, earned run average at 1.05 for Krejci as he comes to the pitcher's mound here in this 4-0 ball game. Adams Central trailing in the contest. Krejci on the season has been very good for AC coming out of the pen. We'll see if he can shut down the attack here of the Clippers in this ball game. Krejci's thrown 20 innings so far this year, giving up only 10 hits and 4 runs. 3 of those earned, 3 base on balls, and 7 strikeouts for Krejci. His earned run average is sitting at 1.05. So Krejci is on the mound now for the Adams Central Patriots to try to shut down the Clippers. Malcolm has got runners out at first and second base. This is Smith. He sends that ball down the line in right field. It's going to be grabbed there by Dyer. The runner at second base is going to tag, and he's going to move to third. So Chase Smith flies out to Dyer right on the foul line down the right field side. And moving from second to third in the play is going to be Justin Wisniewski. Cole Tiedemann is going to stay at first base for the Clippers. Now runners are on at first and third base in the third inning. Now there's one man out for Malcolm. And coming up to the plate next is going to be their number 9 hitter in Nolan Dusick. He is the right fielder. His batting average on the season is sitting at .370. He flew out to the shortstop his first time up there in inning number 2. There goes the runner at first base. No throw from Parker Hodgen. Head first slide there by Tiedemann down at second base, but no throw from Parker Hodgen. So now Malcolm has got runners out at second and third and one man out here in the third inning, already leading by a score of 4-0. Here's a pitch there by Krejci. It's going to be in there for a strike on Dusick. The count now is at 1-1 here to the number 9 hitter in Nolan Dusick. Malcolm with a 4-0 lead. They're threatening for more here in this third inning. Malcolm, the defending Class C state champions. Again, they've lost only 2 games on the year. They're 26-2 right now here in the state tournament. Krejci's next pitch to the plate, way outside for a ball. And now the count is sitting at 2-2. Earlier today, Central City Centura punched their ticket to the finals as they knocked off Lincoln Christian by the score of 8-6. Next pitch by Krejci is going to be in there for a strike, and it's now 2-2. Lincoln East remains undefeated in Class A. The Spartans today over Millard South, winning by a score of 10-3. Next pitch by Krejci is going to be popped up over here on the first base side. Nepple over toward the dugout to grab it, and he makes the catch, and the runner's going to stay at third base. So Nolan Dusick is going to foul out to the first baseman, Hunter Nepple, who comes over toward the dugout to grab that one. And now the top of the order, and Logan McGreer is coming to the plate next. McGreer is 1 for 2 so far in this ball game. Other scores from the state tournament today. Gretna East beat Omaha Scott 3-1. So they're going to play another game later on today to decide the entry into the state championship ball game. Scott was the only undefeated team left in Class B. They were beaten today by Gretna East in the first game of 2 today. That's in Papillion La Vista South. So coming up to the plate now is going to be McGreer. He's the leadoff man in the batting order for the Malcolm Clippers. He sends that ball again in foul territory. Hunter Neppel comes over and grabs the ball, and the inning is over. So Aiden Krejci comes in for the Patriots and shuts down the Malcolm Clippers. Malcolm had runners on at first and third base and nobody out. Krejci gets Smith to fly out to right field, and it gets the next 2 guys to foul out to the first baseman, Hunter Neppel and Dusick and McGreer. And the inning is over now for Malcolm as they score no runs here in the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of runners left on base. We go to the 4th inning. Malcolm has still got the lead. It's Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Patriots move into the top of the 4th inning, trailing Malcolm by a score of 4-0 here in the state tournament. Caleb Wallmeyer, Jacob Reichstein, and Hunter Neppel, the scheduled hitters here for AC in the 4th inning. And now Wallmeyer is going to get a 4-pitch walk here to begin the 4th. So Wallmeyer heads down to the bag at first base. Now coming out there for Adams Central is going to be Krejci. He came in to a pitch in the last inning. So Aiden Krejci is going to get a rare at-bat here for Adams Central in this 4th inning. Krejci on the season is 2 out of 5 from the plate. He's got a 1 run scored. Krejci has got 2 RBIs, and he's got a double for his extra base hit. So a rare opportunity for Aiden Krejci to bat. We have seen him on the mound quite a bit here for AC, but a rare opportunity here at the plate by Aiden Krejci, and he's going to take a strike here. No balls and 1 strike to Krejci as he bats here in the 4th inning. Wallmeyer is your base runner down there at first base for Adams Central. He takes his lead down there. Remember, the Patriots with over 160 stolen bases on the season. Here comes the pitch to Krejci. It's going to be in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Adams Central 168 out of 174 in stealing bases. Wallmeyer down there at first base is 18 out of 19 in swiping bases. There's a ball hit by Krejci out to the outfield. It's going to be grabbed there by the center fielder McGreer. And that is going to be the first out here of the 4th inning. So Krejci is going to fly out to center field. The runner is going to stay at first base. Hunter Neppel is going to come to the plate next for Adams Central. Neppel reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd inning of play. Then he was picked off later on in the inning. Neppel, a .396 hitter, on the season here for the Pats. Here comes the pitch. It's hit to shortstop. They grab it. They go to second for one. Over to first base. That's going to be in time. A double play turned there by Malcolm. A double play, 6-4-3 double play results in the third out here in the fourth inning, and the Patriots are shut out in the fourth. They scored no runs on no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning with a score. Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to the State High School Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
This is Brad Mossberger from VSIN. You're listening to Extreme Sports.
I'm back here at Perky Field in Papillion here today. Adams Central is trailing Malcolm. The score is 4-0. It's a do-or-die time for the Patriots. They need to win this first game to force his second game today and possibly gain entry to the state championship ball game on Friday afternoon against the Colonels from Central City Centura. But so far, Malcolm, who scored 4 runs in the first inning, has made that hold up right now as they bat in the bottom of the fourth inning. This will be a 7-inning affair today between Adams Central and Malcolm. So Aiden Krejci continues to throw out there for Adams Central. This is going to be 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order for Malcolm. So the meat of the order is up here for the Colonels, or rather for the Clippers. A pitch is going to be in there for a strike on Brixton Meyer. Meyer is now looking at a count of 3 balls, 1 strike. Brixton Meyer, he is struck out, and he has walked so far in this ball game. Start of the day with a batting average at .304. He's going to pop this one up shallow, left center field. Coming on is going to be Johnson, and he makes the catch. Brixton Meyer is going to fly out to center field for the first out here in the fourth inning. And now Mason Wisniewski is going to come to the plate next inning. He's batting average of .525 on the season. Wisniewski so far in this ball game is 0 out of 1. Actually a hit batter in the sacrifice fly. So he's still got a .525 batting average as he comes to the plate here. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. Wisniewski leads the team in all the major offensive categories in batting average. He takes a wipe there, a smack and a miss. Wisniewski leading the team in batting average and base hits, RBIs, triples, and in home runs. Wisniewski batting here from the right-hand side. He's going to pop this baby up. It's going to drift over into foul territory. Knuppel has got the radar screen on, and he grabs the ball. Mason Wisniewski is going to foul out to the first baseman, Hunter Knuppel. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Clippers in the fourth inning. Carson Frank is going to come up there next. He is a shortstop. Frank had a base on balls in the first inning, and he had a single, so he is 1 for 1 so far today. .347 is his batting average as he takes a strike here from Aiden Krejci, the pitcher for Adams Central. Got the Patriots out of a jam in the last inning as the Clippers had base runners on at first and third base. There's the ball hit to Wallmeyer. His throw across the diamond is going to be in time, and Frank is retiring the play, and the Clippers go down in order for the first time today here in the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the fifth. The score It is Malcolm 4, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
Beck's is the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States and is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the U.S.? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season. If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
All right, back here at Papillion, State High School Baseball Tournament here today on Extreme Sports. The Patriots trailing 4-0 to the Malcolm Clippers here in this ball game. Nick Musel is the guy coming to the plate for Adams Central here in the fifth. It's go time for the Patriots here. You've got Musel, you've got Brown, you've got Dyer coming up 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order for AC. And the count down to Nick Musel is going to be sitting at 2 balls and 1 strike. Musel, a 395 hitter on the season. He's 0 for 1 today as he grounded out in the second inning. Next pitch is going to be outside and down low for a ball. 2-1 the count here to Musel. Next pitch by Smith is going to be right down the pipe for a strike. Adams Central so far no runs, 1 base hit in this game with 2 errors. Malcolm has got 4 runs on 3 base hits. There's a ball hit to short. Tough play over at first base. The throw is not going to be in time. The shortstop, Carson Frank, moved to his right, grabs the ball, keeps it from going to the outfield. So a nice stop there by Frank, but he was off balance and threw it over to first base, not with a whole lot of steam. And Nick Musel is going to be credited with a single here in the infield. So that's going to be the second hit of the ball game now for Adams Central. The Patriots have their leadoff man on here in the fifth inning. Brown hits that ball down the line in left field. It's going to be foul. Just foul down the left field side. That could have been problems there. It was heading toward the corner down there. Cole Tiedemann watches it fall. Foul just by a few inches out there. So no balls and 1 strike to Owen Brown. He started the day with a batting average of 300. He struck out back there in inning number 3. Adams Central with a base runner at first. Here comes the next pitch. He's going to be in there for a strike on a breaking pitch. No balls and 2 strikes now to Owen Brown. Dyer would follow him. The Patriots trailing in this ball game by a score of 4-0 here in the state tournament. Next pitch, a check swing. Did he go around with it? Yes, he did. He strikes out. Owen Brown strikes out. Strikeout number 2 in the ball game now for Chase Smith. And coming up there next is going to be Dyer. Smith so far is throwing 4 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. We've got him now with 62 pitches in the ball game for Malcolm as he throws here in the fifth inning. So here comes Dyer to the plate. He was hit by a pitch back there in inning number 3. Batting average on the season sitting at 344 for Dyer. As Chase Smith will go to work on him, and he's hitting the head, the side of the head. Good thing he's got the batting helmet on. So Dyer heads down to the bag at first. So now runners are out at first and second base for Adams Central. 1 man out. Top of the order is coming up here. Here comes Jack Shagru to the plate. Shagru is flown out to center field, and he's recorded a single. He is 1 for 2 so far today. Started the day with a batting average of 297. Patriots have base runners on at first and second base and only one man out. Shagru fouls away this pitch here down the first base side, out of play. 0-1. Jack Shagru, the hero last night, throwing out that base runner at third base in the seventh inning of play with two men out. They end the ball game as Adams Central won last night over Wayne by a score of 1-0. Next pitch is going to be fouled back at us. And Shagru is now looking at a count here of no balls and 2 strikes. Jaron Johnson would be next. Adams Central left a base runner in the first inning. They left 2 in the third. Hits have been far and in between for AC. Adams Central has got only 2 of them so far today. They're trailing in the ball game by a score of 4-0. Offense has struggled a little bit here at the state tournament, although the Patriots are 2-1 so far here in the state tourney. Next pitch to Shagru. It's going to have to wait. Wheeling toward second base there was Chase Smith. No throw. Musel is back in there at second. Musel is at second base. Dyer is over here at first base for the Patriots in the 5th inning of play. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. Adams Central is trailing in the ball game. There's a pitch to the plate. It's going to be outside for a ball. Now 1-2 is the count. Chase Smith has went all the way for the Clippers on the mound for Malcolm today. Jacob Reichstein started for Adams Central. Aiden Krejci is on in relief now. There's a ball trying to get by the catcher. Back to the backstop, and the runners will advance to second and third base. So the ball gets away from the catcher back here. Runners advance to second and third on the play. Now Adams Central with a golden opportunity here. Adams Central has got runners on at second and third base. So we got Smith working for the stretch. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be popped up out toward right field. Ducey comes over to grab the ball. The runner is going to tag at third base. Here comes the throw in. It's going to be cut off. So Jack Shagru will fly out to right field. Sack fly. That's going to produce a run as Nick Musel tags up from third base to score. And Adams Central is now trailing by a score of 4-1. Dyer also tagging up the play. He moves from second to third. The Patriots have sliced into the lead a little bit now. There's 2 outs in the 5th inning. Jaron Johnson coming up there next, and he pops away the first pitch here. Right on the foul line, the first baseman backing up, and he makes the catch. England makes the catch right on the foul line as he straddles the line down there in the shallow right field. Johnson will fly out to the first baseman to end this 5th inning of play. But the Patriots are on the scoreboard. Adams Central, they score 1 run in the 5th inning. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the 6th inning of play. Malcolm still with the lead. It's the Clippers 4 and the Patriots 1. You're listening to the State High School Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Mike Will back here, Frankie Field in Papillion here today for the State High School Baseball Tournament. As Malcolm will come to the plate here in the 5th inning. Garrett England, Justin Wisniewski, and Cole Tiedemann coming on to face Aiden Krejci. Here's the ball hit to shallow left field. Drifting back will be Rader, the shortstop, and he's going to grab the ball in shallow left field. So Garrett England is going to fly out to the shortstop with the first out here in the 5th inning. Krejci's been great since coming on back there in the 3rd inning. He is retired 6 men in a row, has not allowed a base runner since he came on for Jacob Reichstein in the 3rd inning, trailing by a score of 4-0. It's still 4-0. And now Justin Wisniewski is going to come to the plate next. And he's going to take a couple of pitches up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Wisniewski. He's got a .341 batting average on the season. Wisniewski waiting on the pitch here, and there's going to be a strike delivered up there by Krejci for EC. So the count 2 balls and 1 strike to the number 6 hitter in the batting order. Next pitch is going to be fouled away down here on the first base side, and the count is sitting at 2 balls and 2 strikes. If Malcolm wins this game, they'll move on to the state championship ball game on Friday at noon against Central City Centura. If Adams Central comes back to win this game, we'll have a second game between these 2 teams about 30 minutes after the conclusion of the first one. Patriots right now trailing in this ball game by a score of 4-1. Next pitch by Krejci is going to be wild as it comes back to the backstop here. That's the 4th ball. So that's the first walk of the ball game given up by Krejci. Malcolm has got a base runner as Wisniewski heads down to the bag at first base. Now Cole Tiedemann is going to come to the plate next. Tiedemann is 1 for 1 in this ball game. Had a single in the 2nd inning. He walked in the 3rd. He scored a run back there in the 4-run 2nd inning. Clippers scored all of their runs in 1 inning. That was the 2nd. The pitch to Tiedemann is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Justin Wisniewski is your base runner down there at first base for the Malcolm Clippers. And now the catcher, Parker Hodgen, is going to go out and have a couple of words with his pitcher in Aiden Krejci. So Wisniewski is your base runner down there at first. He's got 4 stolen bases so far this year. Malcolm has swiped 95 bases on the season. So now a real big base stealing threat. They've got 95 stolen bases in 28 ball games here this year. So Aiden Krejci will try to keep that base runner close. That's Wisniewski. While he's working on the batter here, and Cole Tiedemann at the plate, a left-handed hitter. Tiedemann again started the day with a batting average at .309 on the season. Just a few high clouds out there today in the Papillion. Temperature in the lower 60s. There's a big swing and a miss. And the count now to Cole Tiedemann is at 2 balls and 1 strike. Chase Smith, the pitcher, will follow him. Nolan Dusick is in the hole here for the Clippers. Taking a lead down there at first is Wisniewski. A show bunt here at the plate. Pulls it back and will take a pitch outside for a ball. And now Cole Tiedemann has got a count here of 3 balls and 1 strike with a base runner on at first base. Next pitch is going to be popped away, and it's going to get out of play. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Cole Tiedemann for Malcolm, a team that's got just 2 losses during the regular season. Ranked number 2 in most of the Metro newspapers in Class C. The defending Class C state champions. Next pitch there by Krejci is going to miss inside, and it just misses. Base on ball is given up here. So back-to-back walks now for Krejci. Runners on at first and second base. Now Tim Stroman is going to come out here and have a couple of words with the home plate umpire, and now he is going to head out to the pitcher's mound to talk with Krejci, and we'll see if Krejci will live to see another batter here. And the Patriots got to pull out all stops to win this ball game here today. Boy, that was a short appearance by Coach Stroman as he makes his way back off of the pitcher's mound. So he came out and had a couple of words with the home plate umpire. and he walked directly to the pitcher's mound. Got right in the face of his pitcher, and Aiden Krejci said about 2 words, and he comes walking off of the pitcher's mound here. Heads back to the first base dugout. So now Malcolm has got runners on at first and second base, 1 man out, leading in the ball game by a score of 4-1. Krejci's going to throw a pitch there. It's going to be in there for a strike on Chase Smith. He's the opposing pitcher here. He's walked so far today, and he's flown out to right field. Chase Smith with a batting average of .274 on the season. Here comes the next pitch by Krejci. It's going to be down low for a ball. And the count now 1 ball, 1 strike on Chase Smith. Smith has got 21 RBIs this year. He's got a couple of doubles. And he's got a home run for his extra base hits. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. And now the count is at 2 balls and 1 strike to Smith. Nolan Dusick would be next, the right fielder here for Malcolm. The Clippers have base runners on at first and second base, leading in this ball game by a score of 4-1. Krejci's next pitch is going to be popped up here, a mile high, waiting for it, and now being called off was the catcher Hodgen, and coming in to make the play on the ball is going to be the first baseman for the Patriots. That's Hunter Neppel. So Hodgen was all set up to grab the ball. For a catcher, that's a tough play. First baseman Hunter Neppel comes in to grab it. So Smith is retired, and now there's 2 outs here for Malcolm in the 5th inning. Nolan Dusick is coming up there next. Dusick is the right fielder. Dusick is 0 for 2 so far today. Batting average on the season is sitting at .370. Dusick has popped one to the shortstop, and he's also fouled out to the first baseman over here, Hunter Neppel. So he's 0 for 2, .370 is batting average to start the day here today. 2 runners on, 2 outs for Malcolm in the 5th inning. Krejci's pitch to the plate is going to be up high for a ball. The count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Reichstein, the starter today for Adams Central. He lasted just 2 innings today in his second appearance in the state tournament, giving up 3 hits and 4 runs, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout. Krejci's been on ever since the 3rd inning. Krejci so far 4 2/3 innings, giving up no hits and no runs with 2 walks, no strikeouts. He's working here in the 5th inning now with 2 men out, 2 men on in a 4-1 ball game. Malcolm continues to lead. Nolan Dusick is your batter. There's a ball that's going to be fouled away over toward the Adams Central dugout over here on the first base side. So the count remains 2-2 now to Nolan Dusick, the number 9 hitter in the batting order. Down there at first base is Tiedemann. Down there at second base is going to be Wisniewski. So there's 2 men out and 2 men on here for the Malcolm Clippers in the 5th inning. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be up high for a ball by Krejci. And now the count is sitting at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dusick. Certainly don't want to pitch to the top of the order again with runners on the base pads here for Malcolm. Here comes the next pitch. A cold 3rd strike of the inside corner. Nolan Dusick goes down. Strikeout for Aiden Krejci here. And a big one in the 5th inning. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game for Krejci. And it comes with 2 men on here in the 5th inning of play. And that is the 3rd out. And the Patriots get out of the inning with no damage done here. Malcolm scores no runs on no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. We'll go to the 6th inning of play. Malcolm 4, Adams Central 1. You're listening to the state baseball tournament on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Patriots down to their final 6 outs here as we go to the 6th inning of play. Patriots are trailing Malcolm by the score of 4-1 here in this ball game. Malcolm with 4 runs on 3 base hits and no errors. Adams Central 1 run on 2 hits and 2 errors. Malcolm doing all their scoring in the 4th inning of play. Adams Central scoring their run in the 5th inning. So we'll see if the Patriots can add to that here in the 6th. Going to have 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order coming up here. Cohen Rader, Caleb Wallmeyer, and Jacob Reichstein, the scheduled batters. Or rather, it's going to be a Krejci coming up here, batting 3rd here in this frame as he's on in relief now of Reichstein. We'll see if Tim Stroman will stay with Krejci, or we can maybe see a new pitcher coming out here. They're trying to finish things off for EC in this 6th and 7th innings. Anyway, Rader is up there right now. The count to him is sitting at no balls and 2 strikes. He's 0 for 1 so far today, grounded out in the 3rd inning of play. Sends that one through the hole on the left side. That gets into left field for a base hit. Making a diving attempt on the ball is Carson Frank, the shortstop. He couldn't get to it. Rader is going to lead off the 6th inning with a single to left field. And now Caleb Wallmeyer is going to come up there next. Wallmeyer, he grounded out in the 1st inning. He received a base on balls in the 4th, so he's 0 for 1 so far today. 393 is his batting average. Now the head man for the Malcolm Clippers is going to come out and have a couple of words with his pitcher in Chase Smith. You're listening to the State High School Baseball Tournament here today on Extreme Sports. Earlier today here in the state tournament, Class C, Central City Centura beat Lincoln Christian 8-6. Colonels into the state finals. Class B, Gretna East beat Omaha Scott today 3-1. So they'll play another game later on today. Scott was the undefeated team in Class B. And Lincoln East, they beat Millard South today by a score of 10-3. Lincoln East is still undefeated. They'll play in the state championship ball game on Friday at 7 o'clock over at Warner Park. So Chase Smith will stay out there for Malcolm. We're in the 6th inning. Adams Central has got a base runner. That is Rader down there at first base. Wallmeyer is at the plate. And the pitch to him is going to be outside for a ball. The count here is at 1 ball and no strikes to Wallmeyer. Again, Rader is your base runner down there at first base for Adams Central. He sneaks away from the bag. He stays put as the pitch comes to the plate and it's in there for a strike. Rader is 17 out of 18 in the swiping bases. Wallmeyer has a count now of 1 ball and 1 strike here at the plate. Rader takes his lead, stays put. Pitch is going to be fouled away. So the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Adams Central hadn't had a whole lot of opportunity to run in this ball game. We'll see if Tim Stroman cranks him up here in the 6th inning, trying to create something here. He's down by a score of 4-1 in this ball game. Rader again takes a pretty good lead over there at first base. Smith will look that way, offers one to the plate. It's going to be outside for a ball. Outside for a ball here. The catcher, Kuchera, out of his stance in a hurry, looking down toward first base. Rader stays put. The count here is at 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Wallmeyer. Next pitch is going to come inside for a ball. It's now 3-2. 3-2 to Caleb Wallmeyer. Nobody out for Adams Central. Here in the 6th inning of play, the Patriots are trailing in the ball game by a score of 4-1. Smith's next pitch is going to be fouled away. Back at us out of play. So the count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count here. The number 4 hitter in the batting order for the Patriots. Cohen Rader is your base runner down there at first base. 3-2 pitch on the way. A cold 3rd strike. Wallmeyer says that hit him on the elbow. Home plate umpire doesn't agree. We'll see if we get an argument from Tim Stroman. Both, Adams Central's got a couple of batters here that were waiting to come on. And now Coach Stroman is going to come down out of the third base coaching box. It's a called third strike on Wallmeyer. We had Reichstein, who was in the on-deck circle, and Hunter Neppel was in the hole. Both saying that ball hit him on the elbow. And it's not going to stand, as a Wallmeyer is going to strike out here in the ball game in the 6th inning. So a strikeout there, strikeout number 3 in the ball game for Chase Smith. Now coming up there, it's going to be Reichstein. He's going to come back out and bat in the 6th inning of play. So Reichstein back out here. He was the starting pitcher for the Patriots. He'll bat now in the 6th inning of play. Here comes a pitch to him. It's going to be outside for a ball. Reichstein was hit by a pitch himself back there in the 2nd inning. Starts today with a batting average of .288 for AC. Now there's one man out for Adams Central. Base runner is on at first base. That is Rader. Now the head man for Malcolm comes out to have a couple of words with the home plate umpire. Not so sure that was a friendly conversation. He's signaled back to the third base dugout here. Reichstein with a count of 1 ball and no strikes. Chase Smith working from the stretch here. Quick throw to first base, and Rader is back in there. 4-1 is the score. Malcolm has got the lead. The Patriots trying to scratch their way back into the ball game, needing this win to continue their season here today. They're down by 3 runs. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be down low for a ball. Again, the catcher from behind the plate there, up in a hurry, looking as if he wanted to throw it down to first base, but he hangs on to it, gets it back into the mid of Chase Smith. The count here is at 2 balls and 1 strike. Here comes the next pitch up high. Now a quick throw down to first base. It's not going to be in time. Diving back in there was Cohen Rader. So the pitch was up high to Reichstein. Now the count to him is sitting at 2 balls and no strikes. Rader stays put at first base. Hunter Neppel would be next here for Adams Central. 4-1. Malcolm has got the lead over AC here in the Class C state tournament at Fricky Field in Omaha. Actually in Papillion here this afternoon. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike round the outside corner. Reichstein is now looking at a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3-1 to count to the number 5 hitter in the batting order for the Patriots. Next pitch is on the way. Called strike in the outside corner. Reichstein kind of shakes his head there in disbelief. Backs out of the batter's box. Now he's ready to go. The count is sitting at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch. That ball is going to be fouled away. Down the right field side, out of play. So the count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Malcolm, the defending Class C state champions, looking to move to the state championship ball game with a victory here this afternoon. Here comes the next pitch. That ball is going to be popped up again. It's going to get out of play. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Patriots looking to win this ball game to force a second one here this afternoon. It'll be 30 minutes after the completion of this first game, but they've got some work to do. We're in the 6th inning of play. Next pitch is a cold third strike on the inside corner. And again, Reichstein can't believe that one. Reichstein strikes out. So Wallmeyer strikes out. Kind of argued that call. Reichstein doing the same thing here, as that pitch was on the inside corner. The home plate umpire rings him up. So 2 strikeouts here after Rader leads off the 6th inning with a single. And now we got to Hunter Neppel coming to the plate next. Neppel is going to take a look at the pitch there. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 as it counts. Neppel reached on a fielder's choice back there in the 2nd inning. Then he hit into a double play in the 4th. So he is 0 for 2 today. Started the day with a batting average of .396. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Neppel is ahead in the count here at 2 balls and no strikes. 4-1 is the score. Malcolm has got the lead. The next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Now 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to Neppel. Nick Musel would be next. Hunter working in the right-hand batter's box. Now he's set to go. Chase Smith comes set, fires under the plate. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Hunter Knuppel was taking off toward first base. So the Adams Central batters and the home plate umpire not on the same page here today, especially here in the sixth inning. The count now is at 3-1 strike to Knuppel. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball. They both agree there. Hunter throws the bat away. Back toward the first base dugout. Now the Patriots have base runners on at first and second base. And Nick Musel is going to come to the plate next. Now Coach Stroman is going to have a courtesy runner and come out and run for Knuppel over here at first base. So we're going to have base runners on at first and second. There's 2 men out here in the sixth inning. Adams Central still trailing in the ball game by a score of 4-1. Coming up to the plate is going to be Nick Musel, the number 7 hitter in the batting order. So Heiser is going to come out and run over there at first base for Adams Central, getting a little bit more speed on the base pads now. You got Rader on at second place. Heiser is on at first. Here's Nick Musel coming to the plate, and he's going to take a strike here. 0-1 to Musel. Adams Central has got 2 men out here in the sixth inning of play. Here's the ball. It's going to be hit out toward center field. Shallow center. Coming on is going to be the center fielder, and he makes the catch. McGreer makes the catch with a shortstop, Frank, and the second baseman, Meyer, standing right around him. Nick Musel is going to fly out to center to end any rally for the Patriots here in the sixth. Adams Central scores no runs, 1 base hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Malcolm still with the lead. It's the Clippers 4, the Patriots 1. You're listening to the State Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for an auto repair business that you can trust, count on the experts at Connet Auto Care in Hastings. Their mechanics are ASC certified, which means they are up to date on the best repair practices for your vehicle. Connet Auto Care keeps your vehicle running like it should. They offer air conditioning repair, brake repair, cooling system services, engine diagnostics and repairs, suspension work, electrical work, and much more. Plus, they sell wheels and tires too. Connet Auto Care, 212 North Lexington in Hastings.
Bloom into spring with Bob Sass flowers. Fresh flowers, bright colors, and new beginnings. Spring is here and so are our freshest blooms. From tulips to hydrangeas, bring the joy of the season into your home or gift a bouquet full of sunshine. We also carry home decor, gift items like candles, chocolates, silk arrangements, popcorn, and jewelry. Shop local at Bob Sass Flowers, located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, serving Hastings since 1955.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Patriots with a new pitcher out there. Jack Shagru is going to come on from a second base to throw here in the sixth. Caleb Reiners is now in there at the second base for Adams Central. 4-1 is the score. The Patriots are trailing Malcolm here in the Class C state tournament. So Jack Shagru is on the mound now. We've got to the top of the order up here in Logan McGreer, the left-handed hitter. And the pitch by Shagru is going to be in there for a strike. McGreer was squaring around the bunt there. He's going to take a pitch for a strike. So we've got Shagru out there throwing now for AC. There's the ball. It's going to be hit to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Logan McGreer is going to get a base hit here to begin the sixth inning of play. Brixton Meyer is going to come up there next. So we got Meyer coming up there next. He is struck out. He is walked. And he is flown out to center field in his 3 plate appearances here. 304 is his batting average on the season. So he comes to the plate here for the Patriots, or rather for the Clippers. The throw to first base, that's not going to be in time. Getting back in there is going to be McGrew. So Shagrew, he's got no decision so far this season. 8.40 is his earned run average as a strike is going to be delivered here. Shagrew has thrown 5 innings for Adams Central this year, giving up 5 hits and 6 runs. 6 of those were earned, 3 base on balls, and 7 strikeouts. Shagrew is kind of penciled in as maybe a starter for a game number 2 today, but if Patriots don't win this ball game, there's no need to keep him around. There goes the runner at first base. He's going to get in there with a stolen base at second. The catcher, Parker Hodgin, drops the pitch there. An easy stolen base for Logan McGrew as he moves into scoring position now at second base with Brixton Meyer here at the plate. And the count to him, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Jack Shagrew now throwing for the Patriots here in inning number 6. He wheels towards second base, no throw. He climbs back on top of the hill. And now the catcher, Parker Hodgin, goes out to have a couple of words to him. So Aiden Krejci goes 3 innings in relief today. He gives up no hits and no runs, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. Jacob Reichstein, the starter for Adams Central. He goes 2 innings and gives up 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 5 base on balls, and 1 strikeout. So now we're down to Jack Shagrew out there for the Patriots. Base runner is on at second base now. This is Brixton Meyer at the plate with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Patriots are trailing the ball game by a score of 4-1. There's a pitch inside for a ball. And it is now 2 balls and 1 strike as Meyer settles back into that right-hand batter's box. Shagrew working from the stretch. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Mason Wisniewski, the third baseman, is due up there next, and then we'll see Carson Frank. Brixton Meyer waiting on the pitch here. 3-1 is the count. Shagrew looks at the runner at second base. Fires one to the plate. That's going to be in there for a strike on the inside corner. Right at the knees. Nice pitch there by Jack Shagrew. And now the count is full. Had 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out for Malcolm here in this 6th inning of play. With the Clippers with a 4-1 lead over Adams Central. Next pitch on the way. Hit toward third. Wallmeyer grabs it. His throw over to first base is going to be in time. There goes the runner from second to third. The throw back and across the diamond. Gets away from Wallmeyer at third base. And coming in to score is going to be Logan McGreer. So they catch the runner over at first base. That's Brixton Meyer. Hunter Neppel then throws it back across the diamond over to third base. Wallmeyer and the shortstop Cohen Rader were over there. The ball gets away from the duo. Rolls over into foul territory. Back onto his feet and scoring on the play was Logan McGreer. So Malcolm adds a run here in the 6th inning. A little bit of sloppy play there by the Patriots as he scores to make it a 5-1 ball game. That's going to be the 3rd error of the ball game chalked up on the Adams Central. A throwing error there on the Neppel at first base. So 3 errors for Adams Central and 3 base hits. Malcolm has got the lead now 5-1. The Clippers not exactly bombing the ball all over the place, but there's a base hit there to center field. That's going to be their 5th base hit of the ball game. Mason Wisniewski finally gets a base hit here for the Clippers. He's the guy who was batting .525 on the season. And he's now 1 for 3 in this ball game with a single here in the 6th inning. So 1 run is in, and the Patriots are in trouble here in the 6th inning. 5-1 is the score. There's 1 man out here in the 6th inning. Carson Frank is coming up there next. Frank is a right-handed hitter. Wisniewski, your base runner, down there at first. And here's Pitch there by Shagru. That's going to be in there for a strike in the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Carson Frank, 347 as his batting average. He has got a single so far today. He has walked and he has grounded out once. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball. And the count now is at 1 ball and 1 strike. You're listening to the State High School Baseball Tournament here today on Extreme Sports. We've got a base runner at first. He's going to take off. Here comes a throw down there by Hodgen. Not in time. Wisniewski is going to get a stolen base. Throw went down there from a Parker Hodgen. It was not in time. Wisniewski gets a swipe. So now Malcolm moves a base runner into a scoring position there at second base. Carson Frank is a guy at the plate. So it's Malcolm today that's doing the running. A team that traditionally has not done a whole lot of base stealing, but they're the ones getting the job done. You can do that when you've got a lead. Here's Frank. He takes a check swing. Did he go around with it? He did not. And the count going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count with a base runner on at second base. Carson Frank, the number 4 hitter in the batting order here for Malcolm. Next pitch is going to be fouled away. Back out of play. The count now even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Malcolm 26-2 on the season. Patriots at 24-7. That's a school record for wins for Adams Central, but they would like to add a couple of more here before the completion of the 2025 season. But they need a win here today, here in this first ball game. There's Shagru. He's got the ball. They throw it to third base. They got a runner tied up now between second and third. Going back to the bag at second is going to be Wisniewski, and they have got him there on the tag out. So the ball was hit by Carson Frank right back to the pitcher. It was grabbed by Shagru. He goes over to third baseman Caleb Wallmeyer. They had the runner tied up then between second and third. That was Wisniewski. He runs him down toward his second base. And they finally tag him out as he tried to get back into the bag at second. Wisniewski really didn't have to go. First base was not occupied. So he takes off, and he got caught there on the base pads. So now there is 2 outs here in the 6th inning. And now we're going to have a courtesy runner over there at first base for the Clippers. And coming to the plate is going to be Garrett England. So Garrett England is going to come to the plate here for the Clippers. And we've got a base runner on at first base. England so far today is 0 for 3. Burbach is going to come into the ball game now for the Clippers. And he will be the courtesy runner down there at first base. So Burbach is your courtesy runner at first. England is at the plate here for the Clippers. England again 0 for 3 in this ball game. 313 as his batting average on the season. Here comes a pitch to him. It's going to be outside for a ball. So the count 1-0 here to the number 5 hitter in the batting order, and Garrett England. There's a throw to first base. They have got him down there. Carson Frank is picked off of the base pads at first base there. A nice move by Jack Shagru. Picks off Carson Frank. That's Burbach, who is running for Carson Frank over there at first base, and the inning is over here for the Malcolm Clippers. The Malcolm comes up with a run. 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error on Adams Central, and 1 runner left on base. We go to the 7th inning of play. Patriots are still trailing in the ball game. Malcolm 4, Adams Central 1. You're listening to the State Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you experience air conditioning problems this summer, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a local, family-owned business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. They have a broad range of systems to choose from. Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
All right, as we come back, Adams Central here in the 7th inning. Owen Brown will lead things off for Adams Central. He's going to fly out to the shortstop in shallow left field to begin the 7th inning of play. So just like that, the Patriots are down to their final 2 outs here in this ball game. Now coming up to the plate is going to be Liam Dyer for Adams Central. 1 man out in the 7th inning. The Patriots are trailing in the ball game now by a score of 5-1. Chase Smith continues to throw out there for the Malcolm Clippers. He has went all the way here in this ball game. Dyer looks at this pitch here. It's going to be outside for a ball. And the count now at 2 balls and no strikes. Dyer, the number 9 hitter in the batting order. He's been hit by a pitch twice in the ball game here today. That nearly hits him again. Comes inside, 3 balls and no strikes. Dyer is ahead of the count here. Jack Shagru would be next. Here comes the next pitch right down the pipe there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Dyer for Adams Central. Patriots with 1 out here in the 7th inning. There's a pitch that's going to be outside for a ball, and he walks him. Base on ball is given up there, so Dyer gets on for the 3rd time today. He still is looking for his first base hit. 2 hit batters, and he's walked once. So now Shagru is going to come up there next for Smith. That is going to be his 4th walk of the ball game. He's got 4 strikeouts as well. Here comes Shagru to the plate next for Adams Central. Shagru flew out to center field in the 1st inning, had a single in the 3rd, and flew out to right field in the 5th inning. So he is 1 for 3 in this ball game here. Smith working from the stretch with a runner on at first base. Dyer stays put. The ball is going to be hit to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to be in the gap. It's going to roll to the wall. Around the bag at 3rd. Coming home is going to be Dyer. It's going to be Shagru heading to 3rd base. He's going to stand up with a triple, a run-scoring triple there for Jack Shagru for Adams Central. So Dyer comes around from first base to score for the Patriots, and now it's a 5-2 deficit Adams Central is looking at. Jack Shagru comes around to a 3rd base on the play with a triple in the gap to a right center field, and Adams Central has cut the deficit down to 5-2 now. A 3-run lead for the Clippers. Jaron Johnson is going to come up there next, but now the head man for the Clippers is going to make his way out to the mound here to have a discussion. We'll see if Chase Smith is going to live to see another batter here. Smith, we got him at 103 pitches in the ball game to this point. Malcolm has not used a whole lot of pitchers. They've had just 2 games here. I think their starters in both games have went to complete games. Smith is going to, let's see, we're going to have a new pitcher coming up now for Malcolm. So they're going to go to the pen in the 7th inning of play. Going to go to the pen. We'll take a break with a score. Malcolm 5, Adams Central 2. You're listening to the State Baseball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
The weather is warming up, and that means only one thing. It's baseball season. Whether it's Hastings High, Adams Central, or Hastings College baseball this spring, you'll be able to catch the action on Extreme Sports. And this summer, Extreme Sports will be the exclusive voice for Hastings American Legion baseball. Whether it's Hastings 5 Points Bank, Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes, or Hastings Runza, all the big games will be right here. Listen online at x-streamsports.com, on your smartphone with our free mobile app, or on your Alexa-enabled smart speaker. Just say, Alexa, play Extreme Sports. Central Nebraska's new home for sports is Extreme Sports.
Our new pitcher is going to be Carson Frank as he comes in from shortstop to throw here for Malcolm. Adams Central with a run in here in the 7th inning. It's a 5-2 ball game. Jack Shagru is down there at third base here in the 7th inning. There's a quick throw down to third after the pitch was outside. Not in time as Shagru is back in there. So Carson Frank, he's thrown 27 in the third innings, giving up 28 hits, 21 runs, 12 of those earned, 22 walks, 33 strikeouts for Carson Frank as he's on in relief now of Chase Smith. Frank is 3-1 on the season, 3.07 is his earned run average, and he's going to give up a walk here to Jaron Johnson. Johnson gets a walk. Now runners are on at first and third base. Coming up there next is going to be Cohen Rader for Adams Central. It's a 5-2 ball game. Malcolm has been in control of this game all the way, but all of a sudden you look up and you've got the tying run coming to the plate now in the form of Cohen Rader. Patriots have one man out here in the 7th inning of play. This is the top of the 7th. So Cohen Rader comes to the plate next. Adams Central has got 4 base hits now in the ball game. They've been hurt by 3 errors on defense. Malcolm has got 5 runs and 5 hits. Rader is going to take a strike here. 0-1. Cohen Rader has been hit by a pitch. He is grounded out and he is singled in the ball game. He's 1 for 2 so far today. 356 is his batting average on the season. Runners are on at the corners at first and third. Pitch is going to be inside for a ball. And the count now is sitting at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Patriots need to win this game to force a second one here this afternoon for a spot in the Class C state championship ball game on Friday. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike right at the knees on the outside corner. So Frank nibbling away at the plate there. He gets the call on the outside portion of the plate. And the count down to Rader is sitting at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Caleb Wallmeyer would be next. There's a check swing. They appeal down to the first base umpire immediately, and he says no. He did not go around with it, so the count going to 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the Rader. The catcher immediately got up and appealed down to the first base umpire. Here comes the 2-2 pitch now to a Cohen Rader on the way. That one is going to be a strike on the outside corner, and Rader goes down to second. Out of the 7th inning of play as Rader strikes out. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game now for Frank. It looked like it was outside, but Rader is dialed up here in the 7th inning by Carson Frank, and now the Patriots in real trouble. 2 men out in the top of the 7th inning. Runners on at first and third base with Caleb Wallmeyer coming to the plate next. Wallmeyer, a .393 hitter on the season. He is grounded out, he is walked, and he is struck out in the ball game. He is 0 for 2 in this contest. Patriots have got base runners on at first and third. Wallmeyer represents the tying run coming to the plate here. But the Patriots are down by a score of 5-2. Carson Frank working from the stretch, fires under the plate. That's going to be outside for a ball. And the count now is at 2 balls and 1 strike. Adams Central 24-7 in the season. School record for wins, but their season in limbo right now. Here in the top of the 7th, they're down by 3 runs. There's the next pitch. Is going to be in there for a strike. Seems like this game has gone on. The home plate umpire is allowing those pitches right on the outside corner to be in there for strikes. Adams Central has had a tough time figuring out the strike zone here late in this ball game. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Wallmeyer. Here's the pitch by Frank, a swing and a foul tap. Wallmeyer just got a little piece of that one to continue the season here for Adams Central. We are in the top of the 7th inning. The Patriots are trailing 5-2 to the defending Class C state champions, the Malcolm Clippers here. The count here is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frank comes set. Looks at the runner at first base, fires into the plate. That ball is going to be outside and just misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jaron Johnson is down there at first base for Adams Central. Across the way at third base is going to be Shagru. The count here at the plate is sitting at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. And now the tying run is on the base pads. Caleb Wallmeyer gets a walk here in the 7th inning. And the Patriots now have the bases loaded in the 7th inning. And coming up there next for Adams Central is going to be Hotelling. So Hotelling is going to come out here and bat for Adams Central in the 7th inning. So Hotelling comes out and bats here for the Patriots. This is in the spot where Reichstein and Krejci has been. Hotelling comes out here and bats. He's got a .222 batting average on the season. He's going to take a strike here. So Hotelling has got only 9 at-bats this year, 2 for 9 at the plate. He has scored 8 runs. He's got 1 RBI. Hotelling comes to the plate now with the bases loaded in the 7th inning of play, and his team is down by 3 runs. So Hotelling, a big spot here. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be hit to the right side, and it's going to get through there for a base hit in the right field. 1 run scores. Here comes the second one in the plate, and it's a 5-4 ball game. Malcolm has got the lead. Hotelling comes up there with a 2-run single in the 7th inning of play. A bouncing ball through the right side. It gets by England, the first baseman, and Myers, the second baseman, picked up by Dusick out in right field. 2 runs come in to score. Adams Central is now trailing by a score of 5-4 here in the 7th inning. Wallmeyer moves down to second in the play. Hotelling is on at first base. Coming up there next is going to be Hunter Neppel for Adams Central. And we may, what we have here, we might have another pitching change coming up here for the Clippers of Malcolm. Conversation is continuing on the mound. 5-4 is the score now. So Hunter Neppel comes up there next. Runners are on at first and third base. Hunter Neppel comes to the plate for Adams Central. Frank is going to stay out there. Neppel, he has reached on a fielder's choice. He's hit into a double play, and he has walked. The tying run is down there now at third base. And now the pitch to Neppel is going to miss. 1 ball, no strikes to, let's see, he's going to be in there for a strike. Take that back. No balls and 1 strike now to Hunter Neppel. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 to Hunter Neppel. There is 2 men out for Adams Central. Here in the 7th inning, the Patriots have scored 3 runs here in the 7th. It's a 5-4 ball game. Next pitch by Frank is going to be fouled away by Hunter. Hunter Neppel fouls it away over here on the first base side. It's a 1 ball and 2 strikes now for Hunter Neppel. Base runners on at first and third base. Adams Central in a must-win situation here in game number 1. Hunter Neppel at the plate. Frank comes set, fires into the plate. It's going to be outside for a ball. Outside for a ball here. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Hunter Neppel. Nick Musel will be next. Malcolm has controlled this game. Adams Central scoring 3 runs in the 7th inning now in a 5-4 ball game. Next pitch, they jam him inside, and a pitch is going to be fouled away on the first base side. So the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Hunter Neppel, the first baseman for the Patriots. He stands in there. Right-hand batter's box, that 6'9" frame. waiting on the 2-2 pitch. It's on the way. It's going to be outside for a ball, and it's 3-2. 3-2 the count. Base runners on at first and third base here for Adams Central in a 5-4 ball game in the state high school baseball tournament. Nepple has got a full count. Frank working from the stretch. Next pitch on the way. A swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Hunter Nepple strikes out with runners on at first and third base. The tying run down there at third base, and Hunter Nepple strikes out to end the season for Adams Central, as Malcolm is going to pick up a 5-4 win over the Patriots here in the Class C state tournament. So the season is over for the Patriots. They fought back here in the seventh inning with the 3 runs, and they had runners out at first and third base. Hunter Nepple strikes out to end the seventh inning and the ball game, as Malcolm picks up the win over Adams Central today. Final score of 5-4. The Patriots will exit the tournament. They'll wrap up the season with a mark of 24 wins and 8 losses on the season. Malcolm wins the ball game here today. We'll come back and check the final numbers after this. You're listening to the state tournament on Extreme Sports.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
Bex is the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States and is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Bex dealer. Did you know that Bex is the only company with access to every approved trait in the U.S.? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Bex would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
You are listening to Patriot Baseball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the State High School Baseball Tournament in Omaha. Adams Central, they exit here today as they lose to Malcolm by the score of 5-4 in this ball game. The Clippers, they controlled most of the first part of the ball game. Adams Central still in the contest in the seventh inning as Adams Central scored 3 runs. They had runners at first and third base with 2 outs. Hunter Nepple strikes out to end the game and end the season for Adams Central as the Patriots will finish the year with a record of 24 wins and 8 losses on the season. Malcolm scores 5 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Adams Central 4 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. Losing pitcher today, Jacob Reichstein. He goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits and 4 runs. 1 of those earned, 5 base on balls and 1 strikeout. Aiden Krejci came on through 3 innings of scoreless relief as he walked 2 batters and struck out 1. Jack Shagru went 1 inning today. He gave up 2 hits and 1 run. That one was earned with no base on balls and no strikeouts. Chase Smith, the winning pitcher for the Malcolm Clippers, he goes 6 1/3. He gives up 4 hits and 3 runs. All 3 runs earned, 4 base on balls and 4 strikeouts. Carson Frank came on and threw the final 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 1 hit and 1 run with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. So the Patriots with only 5 base hits in the ball game here today. Jack Shagru, he had 2 hits and 2 RBIs today. Cohen Rader, he had a base hit for the Patriots. Carson Hoteling also with a base hit and 2 RBIs. Nick Musel had a base hit for the Patriots, but it wasn't enough as Adams Central loses to Malcolm today by a score of 5-4. It'll be Malcolm moving on to the Class C state championship game on Friday at noon as they take on the Central City Centura in that championship ball game. The Colonels picking up a win in the opener today over Lincoln Christian by the score of 8-6. So that will wrap up state tournament coverage for 2025. Hastings High, Adams Central, congratulations to them as they make the state tournament this year. Both teams exiting before their final goal to play in the state championship ball game. Hastings High losing in action yesterday. Adams Central wrapping up their year today with a loss to Malcolm by the score of 5-4. That'll do it from Fricky Field here in Papillion. I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon.
You have been listening to an exclusive presentation by Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast on x-streamsports.com.